If you're living with sickle cell and you're trying to figure out why all of a sudden you have yellow eyes, dark urine, and no energy, this is going to help you understand why. I'm Dr. Lewis, I live with sickle cell, and I teach thousands of people all around the world about it within my online community, the Sickleverse. You can join to get weekly helpful sickle cell tips via the link in my bio. So in sickle cell, your red blood cells are already really fragile, and even when you're feeling well, your red blood cells are theoretically fighting for their lives. So this means they're always breaking down quicker than normal red blood cells. But there are certain things that can push them to break down even faster and cause what we call a hemolytic crisis. Number one is infection. Mild infections like cold or flu can creep up and cause an additional level of stress and inflammation in your body, which makes red blood cells more likely to break apart. If you live in areas where malaria is common, this is even more important. The malaria parasite actually invades and destroys red blood cells, so any infection can trigger a much more severe hemolytic crisis. The second trigger is dehydration. When you're dehydrated, the sickle hemoglobin inside your red blood cells has a stronger effect, which makes the cells more likely to change shape, become fragile, and break down. And it also makes them more likely to block blood vessels and trigger pain. The third trigger is stress on your body. So that could be any illness, lack of sleep, pushing yourself too hard, but also emotional stress, grief, anxiety, a tough period at work or home. Even though that feels like it's all going on inside your head, your body is still responding physically to it. So stress hormones go up and inflammation increases, and that puts extra pressure on your red blood cells. So they're more likely to become fragile and break down and trigger a hemolytic crisis. So when a hemolytic crisis does show up with any of those triggers, you might notice your eyes looking more yellow, your urine looking darker than usual, or your energy level suddenly dropping. And that's because your red blood cells are breaking down faster than your body can replace them.